Ohio gamers. So something very unfortunate happened. I decided to trust my configuration without testing, and as a result, I did not record my audio, my microphone for this gameplay. So I'll just comment over it a few things. It will probably be a shorter video because this might be kind of boring. Kind of sad, but let's go. So I just wanted to explore the new location where Floatia was before, see if I could walk on the water here. But no, apparently not. So I just continue walking around. So here I was commenting while I was going to meet Mamio. I was kind of sad because I'm probably reaching the end of the game because my prosperity is like 88 or something. And I will really miss making these videos and playing this game and checking the comments and sharing with people. But of course we will have other games to play. But I will definitely miss this game. That's basically my feeling at this moment. And now we're going to talk to Kota and Mamio over there.
来てくれたか。悪かったな。おかしな茶番に巻き込んじまって。特にコータにはすまないことをしたな。結果的にお前の優しさを裏切るようなことになっちまった。
何？どういうこと？
さっきの揉め事は全部お芝居だったって話だ。本当の裏切り者をあぶり出すためのな。
本当の裏切り者？
ああ、かなり前から疑念はあったんだが、ここに来て強い確信に変わりつつある。
Okay, this is my very hot take at this moment because I actually tried to predict the traitor, and I predicted it was Lucy because every other person came here for a calling of the Digiworld for help, but Lucy was not even a trainer. She doesn't even have a Digimon, so her presence was very suspicious in general, and she also always appeared, apparently for no reason, because she's just a kid, in the heat of the moment, in the most important places where things were happening. So that was my prediction there at this moment. This is why I paused for so long here.
ところで、どうやって裏切り者をあぶり出すんすか？
今ミレイが容疑者にだけ嘘の情報を伝えてる。内容を一言で言うと、骨尾リゾートにすごい秘密兵器があるぞって話だ。
So here we are, going to Bonnie Resort in front of Mayotismon's house, or actually it's inside Mayotismon's house, which is where we set the trap to capture the traitor, because the traitor should come to see if there is actually this weapon there that Mamio was talking about, the secret weapon. I'm doing quotation marks. So here basically I'm on my way there to the Mayotismon's house, so let's go there. Okay, so here we enter the house and we find Metal Etemon captured in the cage. Which was actually very strange because we know he's a villain, he's not a traitor because he was always against us. So I don't know about that. And then what the fuck? He like Tarzan screams. And guess what that does for some reason? Apparently the virus that is affected him and everyone else, I guess, actually calls out Omegamon Zwart D, which is the enforcer of the digital world, and we actually have to fight him. And that was really scary. So here goes the fight. So at first I was in my mind like, okay, let's just DNA Digivolve and destroy this guy, but then I remembered that on the last video I had to use the DNA Digivolution, or the in this game it's called ExE, to defeat Metal Etimon and the Platinum Sukamons. So I didn't have it. I realized I didn't have it, so I had to use very smart playing, very much smart strategy, and of course use a lot of items to heal them. So that was my strategy, basically. Pay attention to who is taking the damage, blocking. But still, I ended up like, especially, look, Omega Shoutmon died so many times. It was actually painful to watch, not gonna lie. Also, I feel like sometimes you get kind of unlucky because very often the timing of your block ends exactly as the enemy is attacking. And then on those cases, there's not much you can do. Maybe you can play around it, I just don't know it. Because it's my first time playing the game and I haven't watched anyone playing it or giving me hints. So as you can see, Omega Shoutmon is dead again. And I'm thinking about like, okay, do I just use the special with only Garurumon, or do I resurrect him? But I actually want to use with both. And then I realized I can't use it because he's like debuffed. And then the other guy dies, and then I'm like, oh Jesus. This was an intense battle, man. I was legit thinking I would have, like, my objective here was to actually just get enough damage on the boss so that I could EXE Digivolve as I died. Because I think you only get EXE when dying when the enemy is low or something, at least from my experience. So that was my idea. Just hold the door until I could actually Digivolve. However, as you could see here, my damage with both my Digimon using the special move was not really good damage. Look at his health, man. He took 2 specials on the face, and my normal attacks are dealing 10 damage or something. Now that I'm rewatching this, I have no idea how I won this. I actually want to see, because look at that, 10 damage. What the heck? How the heck did I win this? I actually don't know, but okay. And here, moment, this is scary because both of them almost died at the same time, and then I had the option like, okay, do I try to block and then maybe I die and lose the game, or do I use special and become invulnerable immediately? And so that's what I choose to do, because then I have some breather here after the special to block and then resurrect Garurumon. There it is. Now the guy's blocking, took only 1 damage. Another meteor, another 10 damage to Omegamon Zort mode, or Zort D, sorry. So it seems like all I will do here will be special moves. That's it. Try to block damage, block damage, block damage, and special move, because the normal moves deal laughable damage, basically.
こうゼロやったぞこの調子受け取れくそー行くぞやったいいぞ
So here, I'm finally getting close to winning. I think this is one of the last special moves I use with both of them. Using with both of them is pretty good because it always knocks him down, which gives me time to not only block, but also get a few free hits. So I really like that. When I use it with only one, they usually don't fall on the ground, so it's not as good. See? Oh, he actually didn't fall? He's too good, I guess. I don't know. He's too good. Another amazing 10 damage with the super gigawatt laser. That's how strong this guy is. I still feel like I should not have won this. I feel like other people beating this Digimon would have needed to farm a lot more, but I'm sorry, I consider myself pretty good at strategies. Maybe I'm not, but I think I'm playing decently well here. So I opt for another special move, because why not? It saves him, because he was about to be attacked there. Critical hit for 0, that was pretty good. Okay, this should be it, right? The last one. Nice laser, bro. Alright, and so I was quite surprised I beat him there, because I was dealing 10 damage. I don't think I was supposed to win here, but I did it. It was close, but I did it. But, okay, and then we used the exorcism and antivirus on him. And guess who shows up at the scene? Just guess, exactly. Lucy, the person that I was suspicious about all this time. So I was right. I was really happy here because I was actually right. I predicted that she was the traitor. However, it's not really her fault, it seems like. For what I understood, her data is corrupted or something. Her data in the digital world, because everyone there is just a digitalized version of the human ones. And she was corrupted, so she didn't know she was the traitor, but her data had some kind of loophole, which was sending information, basically. That's what I understood, at least. And also, something that is not very important, but I think is very interesting, that I did here. I stopped the recording to go and check what that symbol, the Chinese symbol, means on Metal Etemon's chest. And it actually means the strongest. The symbol on the left means the most of something, and the symbol on the right means strength or strong. So that's basically what it means, which is exactly what Metal Etemon would write on his own chest, to be honest. So that was kind of funny.
Lucy? あなた、あいつと知り合いなの? あんなやつ知らねえ。もうこれだからガキは嫌いなのよ。
Well, here she's going to explain that Lucy was indeed a traitor, and they're going to explain why. Even though, again, she doesn't know that. And then after that, an unknown person so far will appear, which is a very scary one. So here he is. This is the actual kid that was in the finals of the Digimon tournament in the real world with Takuto. So Takuto and this guy the Tsuzuki were the finalists in the tournament. And we finally found him, who he is.
鈴木ってまさか。なんだ、いきなり狂ったように騒ぎ始めたぞ。
And this Suzuki guy has such strong Digimon that one of them actually one-shots Omegamon Zwart D, which is insane. And I'm starting to think at this point, okay, this is the final boss of the game probably.
僕は問題ないよ。クズハも。
こんなものだったか。執行者の力というのは。どうやら我らは強くなりすぎたらしい。
And if they're actually that strong, I will need a much stronger Digimon to fight them. Okay, and here's kind of the cringe part, because he basically explains his plans for us and decides to just leave us, even though we're obviously against him. Classic villain thing, like, oh, let's just leave the heroes alive and tell them about my plan so that they can prepare for it. I mean, it's a Digimon, we gotta give them a break about the story, but very forced right there, but it's fine. And his plans are basically just destroy the Digiworld and the normal world, connect them both, and then he will be basically the king of both worlds at the same time. Also, why does the villain look like a Linkin Park fan from the 2000s? Why is he wearing a headset or a headphone? Why does he have a zipper on his shoulder? Why is his eyes, or sorry, his right eye bleeding digital bubbles? I don't know. So many questions. And then, as I said before, he just leaves. Like, yeah, I could just kill my enemies now, but why would I do that? And then, after all that, we go back to Digimon House, and we actually finished Chapter 3 as well. So it seems like I played most of the game without continuing the story. And here they just tell me to get more Digimon while they analyze the data from Lucy. They also talk about that guy Suzuki's plan to destroy the world and create a new one. And this is where I came up with I have some thoughts about it. Like regarding our real life. Thinking about it now, like about destroying the world and creating a new one, I think that's an interesting idea, and I think it might happen to our world because so many things are so weird. That's even the reason why so many of us play video games is basically we don't like the systems we have now, so we just prefer playing another story. You know, playing video games, going to another world with other characters in a different time, in a different way. So because we're kind of tired of what we have in our world. So I do believe one day all of this will like a reset, you know what I mean? Just like they want to do here with this called reincarnation project or something like that, which is basically what they want to do is purge the bad things of the digital world and create it again. That's what the good guys want to do here in the story. Also, extremely important here, as you can see, Yukimura has digivolved into Wargromon.
だったらやるしかないじゃないか。怖いなんて言ってられない。
And even more important, look at what's gonna happen next.
俺たちに
Just
何
check it
が
out.
できるかなんてわからないけど、やれるだけやってみるさ。な、雪村。
おう。
Would you look at that? Look who's digivolving into Gallantmon. I told you, he's so much better than Himari. That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT! Yukimura. Man, Gallantmon is so cool. So, with this part of the story finished, which is basically get more Digimon to the city, while they analyze Lucy, I leave the Digimon's house and immediately, again, I'm already done with the sub-quests because I've gathered so many Digimon to the city already. And as you can see, I already have the main quest back into Digimon's house. However, instead of doing that, I decide to go to Bonnie Resort and finish Piedmont's quest, which was still up to do, in Bonnie Resort. So that's what I'll do. So let's go there. However, look who I find here. Just outside the city, there's a random Mega Seadramon standing there. So I want to see what he has to say. Huh? Live in Floatia? No, the water here is much nicer. One day, sooner or later. So yeah, basically he doesn't do anything for now. And also I realized Floatia does imply a city that floats, right? Since the beginning, the name of the city implies that it can fly, which is kind of interesting. I never noticed that before. But hey, so here I just move on to Bonnie Resort. So let's actually go there now. And here we are with Piedmont's quest. Guys, I have suffered so much with this quest. This is by far the worst quest in the game because it was really confusing. I found him like twice, and the second time took me so long because he was literally invisible and I had to click him while he was invisible. And I took so long that I had to sleep, and on the next day the quest was cancelled. But the game never told me that, so I kept looking for him in this place which is horrible to navigate because nothing is connected. It's just a big circle, or not a circle, a spiral, which you need to go. It makes the distance like 3 times longer than other locations. But eventually I did it. I found him 3 times. And the last one I will show you here, so take a look. So after checking that in the normal location of Bonnie Resort was not where he was hiding this time, I checked all the places. The last one was the church, so it took a long time. But once I was in the church, I looked at the piano and I was like, okay, this is very suspicious. He's probably here, and I was right. There it is. Also, quite important that happened while I was looking for Piedmon. Yokomo now has a quest for me, which is, I think she wants to fight Boltmon, which is that other Mega Digimon that is just standing on the bridge there, who doesn't speak to me. So basically what I have to do is talk to him for her, and that should be it. So I do that. And here comes the cringe part. After you talk to Boltmon, he asks you to talk to Yokomo again. And then Yokomo asks you to talk to Boltmon again, and I'm not joking. And remember, it takes a long effing time to go from one Digimon to the other. They're quite far apart. So this was another pretty annoying quest. But then Boltmon finally asks me to go to the city and talk to my Autismon there. and that's what I'm about to do. But my Digimon are already sleepy, so I decided to stop the recording for here. Guys, I am so sorry about this microphone problem. I hope the video was watchable today. Maybe you even prefer this way. I don't know, maybe it's better because I talk way too much on the videos. If you watched all the video even with this little problem, thank you so much, and as always, I will be back. Bye bye.